This episode of Unscripted is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby is a no-jitter energy drink mix that doesn't have that energy drink taste, and it gives me the energy to do YouTube and Twitch. You can get 10% off your order at WGG with code Krooked. There's a link in the description down below. Thanks, Dubby, for sponsoring this episode, and here's Unscripted.
It's Futurama the game!
Hello, everyone. I'm Krooked, and I do stuff, and this is Unscripted, the series where I take a completely unscripted look at games and give it a 1 through 10 rating. Today, we're playing, as Bender said, Futurama the game. Futurama is my favorite TV series of all time. Absolutely love it. I couldn't enjoy it anymore. I've watched every single episode of it so far. Love it all. And, you know, I didn't get to play the game a whole bunch when it came out, so I thought, why not? Let's get back to it and have some fun. Okay. Oh, Professor selling Planet Express. What a surprise! That happens like every other episode.
Oh, this? No reason. That was odd. Mighty odd.
Are you off your nut?
Leela's hair looks off. It's very pink and not purple.
Losing money. Perhaps my strategy of using a giant spaceship to deliver one package at a time wasn't as clever as I thought.
That's. I think this is like
Yeah, sorry about that.
the plot of a few different episodes of the show.
It's not like this is the end of the world as we know it.
This is the end of the world.
I love the humor of this because it's good.
Making her its supreme ruler. Has anyone ever noticed how Fry always seems to turn on the TV at just the right moment? At the risk of
It's very self-aware too, which is great.
The demise of the pathetic human species.
The situation is indeed.
I love how they just don't care. So, since I can't play and I can't skip this, let's talk graphics. This looks like Futurama, but 3D. It's almost like the episode of The Simpsons that ended up being 3D. Which was kind of wild and weird, but back in the day it was really cool. I think it was at the end of a Treehouse of Horror. And, yeah, you know, it looks really, really good. Like, no one would look at this and go, this isn't Futurama. No, it is 100% Futurama. It nails it. And, of course, it clearly got all the voice actors from the show in to actually, you know, record lines, which sounds great. I really, really... Just from the get-go, this feels like you're watching an episode of Futurama. Which, how could you get better than that? What is better than, I love this show, I'm going to play the game, and the game looks and sounds just like the show. Has the same humor of the show, like, it's fantastic.
I swear.
No matter.
Some of the graphics are a little wonky, like I said. Leela has pink hair instead of purple, and some of the angles look a little strange. But overall, it looks great. It looks like Fry's gonna have to get all those tools.
Know how to do? I can burp the alphabet. A, B, D. No, wait. I got it. Find a hammer. Yes, sir.
Okay, so he burped out, yes, sir, and I need to go find a hammer. Ooh. So circles jump. It's a little bit delayed. Don't know what any other button does yet. Ooh, inverted camera controls. Can I change that? Okay. We're going to go ahead and turn that off. Inverted camera is so weird. So weird. Not down for it at all. Not... That didn't change. That's gross. Is there no way to un-invert the camera? Oh, gross. Okay, well, that's bad. That shouldn't be that way. Can I jump on this and pop the... Oh, missed opportunity right there. So if you always see the camera go in the opposite directions, because I'm used to games that don't have that triangle to interact.
Door's locked. Must need a key card.
Bender looking at porn on the toilet. That's very accurate.
Filthy lucre.
Got some cash, some Nixon bucks. The music sounds all right.
The hammer at the bottom of a giant pile of dangerous rubble.
Yep, I'll pick it up. See what happens. A piano. If I just died, that's... Yes! This is great! We're done! Game's over!
Oh. What happened?
Okay.
You were crushed under 2 tons of debris.
And you died! It was so funny! I guess you had to be there.
I don't get it. If that's
Like that angle, that looks weird.
You're also you, thanks to my latest invention, the Reanimator. Every time you die, it will automatically make an exact duplicate of you based on your x-rays, a DNA sample, and some scrapings from the inside of your tennis shoes. Wow. When did you invent it? About a week ago, and I've been trying to kill you to test it ever since.
So what
Yep,
does that
that's
look like,
pretty
First, everything
Farnsworth.
was dark. Then this bright light appeared, and it said, "Game over." Oh, Professor, here's the hammer I died getting for you. You are? Oh, you can keep that piece of junk. I only made you look for it to get you out of my metaphorical hair.
Yep. That's
Now, if you want to look
very
for some
accurate.
tools
So
I
the humor
actually
for this
need,
is actually
why
really
don't
on
you find
point.
the ones missing from my tool rack? Okay,
It seems very much like a collectathon game.
they're all
I was right.
somewhere,
I'm
and
gonna
I
have
can't
to
fix the
go
ship without them.
get all
Can
those
you
tools.
find them and put them back? No problemo.
No problem. Oh. So you can use the hammer to attack. Nice. Just opened a locker by busting the lock off. You can also hit X to attack. Okay. So the sounds are a mixture of, like, really good
In the black gunk.
and also really bad. They're scruffy. Because why wouldn't they be scruffy? I don't know. I'm torn about it. The controls are okay. They're a little bit delayed in what you're trying to do, but only in certain actions. Like moving the camera and stuff is pretty instant, but like jumping, hitting X, that's a little delayed. I can look in first-person view, L1, R1, L2, R2 don't do anything. But you know, it's a collectathon. You can kind of go around and honestly, kind of enjoy seeing what the office of the Futurama crew looks like. Which, even though you can see a lot of it in the actual show, it's kind of cool being able to explore all on your own and really check things out. Gonna go see Hermes. Oh, he has a brain slug. Good. Enjoy your brain slug, Hermes. And I'm stealing all of his money. He's not very... Why does he have money everywhere? He actually has quite a bit of money for a bureaucrat, I guess. Well, one at the Planet Express, anyway. So, sound-wise, I mean, it gets full points for, like, how much it sounds like the actual series, but it loses some points because the music's not really great. But all the sound effects are on, but for the most part, it sounds perfectly fine. The controls are definitely something that needs work. It could use a lot of work on the controls just to make it a little bit more concise, a little bit easier to do. The inverted controls are absolutely awful. And then there's, the graphics. It looks like Futurama if you made it 3D. I honestly couldn't be happier with that. And I can apparently, climb up things. That's cool. Is there fall damage? It's also collectathons, so if you don't like collectathons, I mean, you're clearly not going to like the game. There is fall damage as well. That's good to know. Of course, in games, you can only find that out by falling. It also has a lot of random sounds that I don't think need to be in here. They're just basically sounds to have sounds and never stop. But with all that being said, I do think this is honestly a pretty good game, based on what I've seen so far. Is it the best game ever? Absolutely not. If you're a fan of Futurama, though, I think it's worth playing, and you're going to have a lot of fun with it. They even talk and, move their mouths when they talk, which, even cooler. So, in terms of a score, I'm going to go ahead and give Futurama for the PS2 7 out of 10. It's good. It has a few things that bring it down a notch. If there was a way to fix the camera and make the controls just a little bit tighter, it could easily go up to an 8 or 9, and it'd be just like watching the show. But without someone modding that in, that's never going to happen. So, with that being said, like this video if you enjoyed what you saw. Hit this, or comment down below, let me know what your favorite episode of Futurama is. Hit the subscribe button so that way you never miss out on an episode of Unscripted, and hit the notification bell so that way you'll be notified whenever a new episode of Unscripted comes out. And with all that being said, I do want to thank you for watching Unscripted, and I will see you on the next episode.
I'm as rich as
Bye!